Hey, where's my old school GoldenEye homies at? You remember GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 back in the day? It was the ultimate first-person shooter at the time with split-screen co-op and mayhem for you and your friends sitting around an open box of dominos, trash-talking one another. Well, Nintendo announced today the release date for the Nintendo Switch Online Service Expansion Pack, January 27th, so only a couple of days away from the time of this recording, and that's pretty exciting. And there is more. It will retain all the glory of the original but have support for widescreen. Not just stretched widescreen, but actually correct aspect ratio processing for the game in widescreen. This is big news for GoldenEye fans, and you can play online multiplayer only on the Nintendo Switch. Will GoldenEye live up to the hype of nostalgia that we have for it? Only time will tell. But this is the most exciting release for the Nintendo Switch Online service in a long time. In my opinion, Majora's Mask was the last great, big, awesome release that we got, so it's finally just nice to get a great title. We knew this was coming as it was announced last year, but we had no idea when. Obviously, GoldenEye likely had some licensing issues to resolve, and they also had to get the full support for widescreen in, so I'm hoping it will be worth the wait upon release on January 27th. GoldenEye was actually originally inspired by Virtua Cop in the arcades and also on the Sega Saturn, but as they were developing it, they decided to go for a full first-person experience. What really made this title so great in our memories, at least for most of us, was of course the deathmatch split-screen co-op mayhem. It took over 2 years in development to make GoldenEye, but it sold over 8 million copies, blowing away their expectations, especially for the Nintendo 64, which, let's be honest, it was getting clobbered in sales by leaps and bounds by the PlayStation. GoldenEye did go on to win awards, and it really was the first game, I think, that showed that home consoles could actually do first-person shooters well. So get ready to become James Bond again and complete the objectives in the most fun ways you can think of with the awesome assortment of gadgets and weapons available. GoldenEye is back, baby. There are over 20 weapons to choose from, and each level has 3 difficulty settings. You will need to complete the hardest of challenges to unlock all the goodies that GoldenEye has hidden away. The multiplayer features the normal, you only live twice, the living daylights, the man with the golden gun, and license to kill modes, and all should be fully playable online with the Nintendo Switch Online service. Although Xbox is also getting to see GoldenEye release on its platform, it will not feature online multiplayer, making the Nintendo Switch, in my opinion, the best place to play GoldenEye. Now, with classics such as Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Paper Mario, Zelda Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and more, and now GoldenEye, the Nintendo Switch Online with the expansion pass is now, I feel, worth the money. Let's take a moment to hear from the members of Napalm, and then we'll be back for more, so don't go anywhere. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to the members of Napalm. They have strapped on their armor and are casting the spells of awesome by supporting this channel and keeping me full-time every month. Thank you so very much. And I think you are interested in becoming a member. You can do so by clicking join down below this video and pick a level that is right for you. And I would like to give a very special thank you to the Lords of Napalm, Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlos, Farthest Reach, Sparrow, Christopher Hensel, Random Rob, Zelik Lid, Rotten Yo Mom, Vander, Gallery Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Trips, Daniel Cordwood, Richard Glass, and Remy D. Thank you for your highest tier membership. GoldenEye was one of the many awesome rare titles for the Nintendo 64, and I'm looking forward to playing it again. I haven't experienced GoldenEye since back in the day, playing it sitting on the floor of a friend's house back in the 90s, so it will be a true trip of nostalgia and old school fun. Drop me a comment and tell me some memories you have of playing GoldenEye, your favorite tactics or weapons, and go ahead and click that like button with your golden gun, and please subscribe to the channel for more. And until next time, my friends, God bless and happy gaming.